Yes, I am. And I am so much so, and I'm just going to have to speak on this right now. I am pissed off. And I'm pissed off. I ain't going to even say I'm pissed off in a funny way. I'm ticked off over two particular coins. Two coins that, frankly, honestly, you could say what you want. But have I had I had the foresight years ago to take on these two coins at a maxed out level and hodled, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today. I probably would have a new outlook on everything I'm doing. And it's one thing when you didn't have time or you jumped into the game without enough time to evaluate things and see things and try to think of different things and think of different ways, because these cryptocurrencies are just like any other, just like the stock market. I mean, you have human beings buying and selling, so you have to learn not only about the numbers and about the quality of a coin or token in this case use and the technology behind it. You also gotta figure out the consumers of this stuff over the long run. What are they trying to do for the consumer to purchase and buy and sell this stuff? So when I say I'm pissed at two in particular. Of course, Dogecoin and Cardano, both two coins and tokens that were in my grasp heavily, much like most people that I know in the crypto space, especially on YouTube or just anywhere that I knew from years ago. I've been in the crypto game since late 2017. And yes, I have some good returns on some that, some coins that I got that were good buys or whatever, but nothing to the level yet of a Doge or a Cardano, both of which were at fractions of, well, I take that back. Doge was at fractions of cents for years before this big Doge takeoff. That's one point. Cardano's another one. Is solid. I give it its credit, but for the sake of Gene Simmons and Elon Musk, these coins would probably be in the gutter. One is a said joke, and the other one, it it'll probably work out in the long run with Cardano for actual use case use that is legitimate. But I'm pissed because you try to see like the future ahead of time. You think you know about the technology, you think you know where you're going and how to invest, but I did not put in the factor just the human nature factor of people and how sheepish they are on certain things and how they respond to things in a groupthink type of way. And this is what happened with Doge and Cardano. And I'm pissed at myself that I did all this learning, trying to learn how to check charts and trying to find shit coins and all this stuff. And I didn't think, well, what are the people talking about? Does it, because Doge has like a cult like following. It's been out since 2013. It has a cult like following. Maybe not so much Cardano, but and with that, something that is totally worthless can have value based on that. So I'm just thinking to myself, all the people, even people I personally know, that I told them about the cryptocurrency space, they didn't know a fucking thing about it. Not just them, but their people that they know recently put money into cryptocurrencies before they even knew what the fuck they were, and they've made more profit than me by going all in on basically hype, basically fucking hype. And yes, I am pissed off about it because you just feel like you're the smart one. You're the one who was looking into this shit years ago when nobody else was. And it does tick you off. Not that I'm jealous hearted of anybody that I know close to me that made a problem. All good for them. I God bless them. But it just makes you feel like you're the smart one. You made these initial moves. You put the research and into the information and time spent to find out all the ins and outs of what you can. But simple minded people come along just because of hype and make a fucking killing. That'll piss anybody off. Doge, definitely Doge. Cardano, not so much. Cardano, like I said before, is legit. I think it's going to do well. But I mean, when you had a chance to get Cardano at 5 or 6 cents years ago, and you could have loaded up on the shit and watched it grow, it would have been maybe worth a few $1,000s. But still, that's a few $1,000s right there that you don't have. That could have been just sitting there and gaining more value. But yeah, back to Doge. Yeah, very pissed at that one. I mean, I heard guys talking about it for years. Could have had your hands on it. And what was so funny, I don't know why I didn't think twice about it. Not what it's doing now, but back then, because people were still like, Doge was still like an option to trade in on a lot of exchanges. Like you can trade your Doge in for like Doge is supposed to be a coin. Why is it offered to be traded off with shittier coins? Like your true shit coins, your bottom of the barrel coins like strong hands back in the day or whatever. But you can trade those off for Doge, and my mind didn't click. The light in my brain didn't click and say, hey, why is Doge being used as a medium for other shit coins? I didn't think about it. So from here on in the future, man, it's if I find any shit coins around the way and they have any kind of cult like following or they've been out for a little while, and you never know when, but if people are buzzing and talking about them and you think it's trash for whatever reason, you might want to reconsider trash and just look at what the people are doing, because that inevitably is what's going to pump the markets in whatever you choose. So good luck out there, guys, in this cryptocurrency space. It's a beast. It's a monster. Just when you think you know enough, you don't, and just try to put it all together and make better choices.